I don't know who gave me a camera and some lighting. Oh Lord, help. All right. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sharon, and today I'm going to show you how I get my perfect brows. You see these brows? Let me come closer. Right here. See them? They didn't start off this way. By no means. I have thick brows naturally, but I'm going to clean it up and also fill in any gaps or any spaces. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to get the perfect natural brows. So please stay tuned. Keep watching. Starting off with clean, moisturized skin, we're going to prep the skin with foundation primer. Whenever you use makeup, you want to prime. Now we're going in with the spoolie. Want to brush up the brows upwards. Next, we're going to use the Mary Kay Perfecting Concealer in the color Deep Beige. I'm going to put a little on the back of my hand to warm up the product so we can carve out these brows. So with the concealer, we're going to use a concealer brush, also by Mary Kay. So we have everything we need. Let's get started. So I'm going to start off in the middle of my brows with the line. So my brows aren't symmetric, and I want to make them symmetric. One is higher than the other, one is lower, one is thick, one isn't as thick, one has the perfect shape, and one doesn't have a great shape. So the thing is, with the concealer, we can create a shape. We can create how thick we want our brows to be. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I start in the middle to let me know where my starting point is. Then after that, I'm going to take the concealer and the concealer brush and just trace my brows. So I'm just going to follow the natural shape of my brow, getting as close to the hairs as possible, but you don't want to get the concealer in the hair. So I'm just cleaning up the brows with the concealer, defining my shape, making it nice and crisp. So the brow that I'm doing is my good brow. Love this brow, has a great shape. Now this brow, on the other hand, is struggling. Struggling really bad. So I have to create a shape as well as make it thicker so it can match my perfect brow. So as you see, I'm not putting the concealer directly under the hair. I have a gap. And the reason for that gap is because I'm going to fill it in with the brow pencil. So you just have to know your brows and work accordingly. Okay, so we're looking pretty balanced, pretty even. Now using the Perfecting Concealer in Light Bronze, I'm going to clean up the top of my brow. So I'm going to put a little on the back of my hand to warm up the product. I am using two different color concealers. So I'm using the Light Bronze for the top because I want something that's natural. I don't really want it to show. I don't want it to pop. I don't want to highlight the top of my brow. So I'm using the Light Bronze because it's close to my skin tone. It's going to give it a natural look. But at the bottom of my brow, I do want to highlight. I want the shape to be sharp and crisp and clean. So that's why I use the Deep Beige, which is lighter than my skin tone. So right now I'm cleaning up the top of my brows. My brows take the longest to do when I do my makeup. My favorite part or thing about makeup is my brows. I love my brows. I love how thick they are, how full, how natural they look. So I really love my brows. They do take the longest, but I believe it's so worth it. Your brows frame your face. It brings so much balance. If it was up to me, if I had a choice between brows or lashes, because I love lashes too, I would definitely choose my brows. Now I'm going in with both concealers to clean the middle of the brow. So I prefer my brow shape to be square. That's how I like my brows. So I'm just making the shape more pronounced by cleaning the center of the brow. As you can see, it's not a harsh line. It's not boxy. It's very natural, and that's how I like it. So I'm just making sure the shape is great, making sure all the concealer is blended before I fill in the brows. Using the Precision Brow Liner, we're going to fill in the brows. So the great thing is we've created an outline of the shape of the brows with the concealer. So now all we have to do is follow that line and fill it in. So with short light strokes, you want to fill in the brows. This creates a hair-like appearance. And when you're going for natural brows, we want hair-like appearance. So you don't want to be too heavy-handed when filling in the brows. So light strokes. So just fill in wherever you see any gaps, any spaces. That's where you want to fill in. I was doing my thing, I was in the zone, getting these brows right, and then of course, something had to happen. If it's not mascara on your nose by accident or you poke yourself in the eye, it's something. And this is it. I got concealer on my robe. Such a sad moment. So sad, but short-lived. So again, I'm using the Mary Kay Precision Brow Liner in Dark Brunette to fill in the other side. Your spoolie is your best friend. So after you fill in the brows, a great tip is to take your spoolie and go ahead and brush your brows out a little bit. So it gives it a more natural appearance. I don't know, it just does something for me. It does something to the brows. It, I guess, distributes the liner evenly. It's not as thick, not as harsh. It's a game changer. So remember, after you fill in your brows, go ahead and give it a quick brush with your spoolie. I'm going to go back in with the concealer and the concealer brush just to clean up my brow a little bit. Okay, girl, you did that. Finish off the brows with a brow gel. This is from Mary Kay. So for some reason, I like to do the brow gel at the end when everything is done with my makeup. So that's what I'm doing now, just doing upward strokes. So just brushing it up and out. And we're all set. It was so worth it. If you haven't already, but you probably haven't because I'm very new, you need to subscribe. Like, be my friend. We're besties now. So go ahead and subscribe. I don't know where it is because I don't know what I'm doing. And hit that notification bell. Just go ahead.